Hi, I'm Maggie Weldon from maggiescrochet.com, and I'm here today to introduce you to a new series of stitch videos that we're going to do, and to Christina,
hey guys,
who is an avid crocheter, knitter, and she's done a lot of different needlecrafts.
I love experimenting. I mean, gosh, I've probably crocheted since I was probably about 8 or 9 years old. I think my grandmother taught me how. So yeah, I mean, I love pretty much any sort of crafting, and I'm always looking forward to learning something new.
So I'm enlisting Christina's help and to get a lot of instructional videos out on YouTube. And if you are looking for any type of help on different stitches, just let us know in the comments. And the different stitches that we're going to show you are like the ripple stitch. And that comes in several variations. There's ripple stitches with single crochets, with waves, and with double crochets stitches. There's all kinds of variations. Some have lace worked into them. And then there's the popular basket weave stitch, and that comes in several different variations. And then there's just regular like V-stitch or a netting stitch or a little seed stitch, which is like a single crochet chain one, and then you go back and single crochet in the chain one space. And then there's the more complicated stitches like the Solomon's knot it's called, or lover's knot this one's called. And what else is there?
Oh gosh. Cluster stitches, wave stitches, shell stitches.
And there's like broomstick lace. And hairpin lace. There's all kinds of stuff. So maybe we'll split those up too. We'll do the different ones that require like the stuff to go along with them, right, like the hairpin lace loom or whatever, you know. So maybe. So anyway, I want you to subscribe to the channel, and you want to make sure that you don't miss any of these great stitches that we're going to show you. And I look forward to Christina helping us.
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be
I've already seen her crocheting, and that's Maggie approved. So thank you for joining us, and be sure to subscribe to the channel.
Hi guys, it's Christina from maggiescrochet.com, and today I'm going to show you this variation on a shell stitch. Now there are lots of different kinds of shell stitches. Anytime you see a pattern that has that says just do a shell stitch, it should say probably near the beginning of that pattern exactly what they mean by a shell stitch, because there are different ones. So I'm going to show you how to do this one though. It's really nice. It kind of stacks up like that. Gives you a really nice pattern. You can work this stitch in any size yarn. Today I'll be showing you using a worsted weight yarn and a size H8 hook. This was also made with a worsted weight yarn, but I've got this sample here. This was made with a fine weight or a sport weight yarn. You can see it's a little more delicate, a little more lacy. So use whatever yarn you like. Just make sure you pick the appropriate hook size for the weight of your yarn. So you'll start the stitch repeat with a chain that is a multiple of 4 plus 2. So this chain I've got right here, this is 18 stitches, 16, which is a multiple of 4, plus 2 is 18. And we'll start, find the 7th chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is that one right there, and that's where we're going to work our first shell. And for the purposes of this project, that shell is 2 double crochets, so yarn over, right down in that stitch, grab a loop, pull it through. You've got 3 loops on your hook, pull through 2, and then pull through 2. So 2 doubles, chain 2, and then 2 more doubles in that same chain stitch. So that is our shell. 2, 2, and 2. Then you'll skip the next 3 chain stitches, so I'm skipping all 3 of those, and in the 4th one we'll work another shell. So that's 2 more double crochets, 2 chains, and then 2 more double crochets in the same stitch. So we'll just finish that across, skip the next 3, work a double crochet there, and then you should end with after you do that, you should have 3 chains left. You'll skip 2 and work just 1 double crochet in that very last chain. So I'm going to finish out this row. I'll come back and show you row 2. So there's row 1. Remember, I started with a chain of 18, and that gave me 3 shells across the middle there, and then I've got a double crochet on each end. So moving on to row 2, this will be your repeat row. Start by chaining 3 and turn, and then you're going to work a shell in each shell across. So just right here in the middle of this shell, we'll work another one. Yarn over, go right under that chain 2 loop, grab a loop, pull it through. There's 1 double crochet, 2, chain 2, and then 2 more, all in the same little loop there in the middle of the previous shell. And you'll just do that across. So we'll have another shell right there, we'll have another shell right there, and then we'll do a double crochet in the top of the double crochet, which in this case is the turning chain from row 1. So just put a double crochet right in the top there, and that's really all there is to it. You know, this works up really nicely. I think it looks more complicated than it is. So you know, it's a good pattern to show off with. If you do have any questions about it, please leave them down in the comments below. I'll do my best to help you out. And down in the description, you'll find the links to everything you'll need for this project. Thanks for watching, guys.
So I'm going from this side to that side, and I'm going to pick up my yarn and draw that up and then finish my double crochet like that. So if you do, let's say I've seen scarves made with only pulling 5 loops through, and they look amazing. They're really cute. They come out